My unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in all realms of human endeavor. What does this mean? My unmatched perspicacity. What is perspicacity? It's the ability to notice things around you. It's to be very cautious, notice things. So when Tate says he has unmatched perspicacity, he notices things. He refers to himself as the top G. Why is that? One of the things is that he's always noticing. Things don't just get past him. If this happened, he's taking note. If that happened, he takes note. And from there, he takes action, whether or not he sees it to benefit himself or not. My unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability. What is indefatigability? Indefatigability is the ability to, in the word, indefatigability. In the word fatigability, fatigue. That means to get tired. So it means to be tireless. So indefatigability, it means to be tireless. To tirelessly put energy into something. So being cautious as well as him basically not resting, always working, is indefatigability. This this is what builds him. Because he doesn't rest. He keeps on working. He doesn't stop. His indefatigability. It's just as important as the perspicacity. But it's a very deep word. I could make a whole other video going on it. But indefatigability, it means that he's restless. He's always working. Tirelessly. Tirelessly. So his unmatched perspicacity, he's noticing things. This way, he can act according to the environment. His indefatigability, his ability to be tirelessness, this allowing him to constantly work, constantly be thinking, constantly be taking action, constantly doing something, makes him a feared opponent in human endeavors, in any of human endeavors. Him being a feared opponent, these two things together. If you're always noticing things, you don't let things pass you, and then you think about it tirelessly, or you work tirelessly, how can anything go past you? So what Tate meant by this? It's a very powerful quote made by his dad, Emory. I appreciate the quote. It really gives a lot of insight into who Tate is. I've been watching. He's a very cautious guy. He always notices things. You notice if you watch him a lot of things don't get past him. That's his perspicacity. Indefatigability. This man, he's explained already that his life is work. Everything he does is work. When he was in jail, he was working. Even when he was in a jail, he was working. This is a very good habit that we should have. Very good characteristic that we have. If Tate could work in a jail cell, why can't we? He might be a millionaire, a billionaire, something like that. All those excuses, those don't matter. Those don't matter. They don't. Excuses comes. He's human just like us. He has skin just like us. He bleeds red just like us. And these two things coupled together, as well as over time, you have these two things. And over time, yes, you will become a feared opponent in all realms of human endeavor. So that's Tate's quote broken down. But I haven't quite explained to you the feared opponent in all realms of endeavor. What does it mean to be feared in all realms of endeavor? What does endeavor mean? Endeavor is basically like what you do. So him being feared, it could be anything, whatever he does. This is why he calls himself the top G. Whatever he does, he's a professional. So this is what makes people fear him. It's like, yes, he's a hardworking man, but not really so much that he's worked all his entire life. It's that he's capable. It's what the experience of the work brings. So to recap, perspicacity, noticing, being in a state where you notice all things around you. Indefatigability, being tirelessness, being tireless to put energy into something, working relentlessly, and being a feared opponent in all realms of human endeavor. That means that in whatever you do, you are a person to be feared and respected. I hope you like that, bro. Stay perspicacious. Build your indefatigability and become a feared person in all realms of human endeavor. Till next time.